thing I would ask you though about marriage was it was interesting. Last season, one of the themes that came up was about Bruce and his children from his previous relationship, particularly like Brody, and this idea that
Brody
maybe
and Brandon and Bert and Casey.
Yeah, that he wasn't fully available.
The best dad that he could be.
Yeah, I heard he wasn't happy about the storyline.
He probably wasn't happy about the way he was many years ago, you know? And I think that that's more of his disappointment in himself. I think that when he was very young, he'd just come off winning the Olympic Games. He had this amazing, his life changed very suddenly. He had a lot of things going on, and he was always on the road because Bruce does motivational speaking and gives motivational speeches to Fortune 500 companies around the world. And he was, gone all the time and couldn't be the dad that he either was available to be or he just wasn't emotionally available because he was, caught up in whatever he was doing. But he's the first one to say that. He's an amazing dad. He's the best dad to Kendall and Kylie. And I think now he's reconnecting with his kids, which is so really, really cool. And I think that his kids are coming from such a great place and have been so generous of spirit to him, and they all love each other so much that there have been there was a lot of confusion, I think, with his boys, like thinking that why wasn't my dad there for me the way that he is now for Kendall and Kylie?
Well, that's what's tough. I can imagine, like seeing, watching it on TV and saying, look at my brothers, look at the family they have. Why couldn't I have that?
Yeah. So I think that that's been a great communication that has that gap has been closed, and they've been able to really talk about that. And so there's a lot of love there. And I'm really glad that Bruce had the chance to, be so close to his boys again and just really explain from his POV, kind of like what went on in his head during that time. And he can start over with them. You can always start over with somebody in a relationship if you really want to, and there's love there.